Hey guys, in the shop here, you're gonna have to pardon my mess. A happy shop is a clean shop. My shop is not very happy. Anyways, here we go. This is a destruction test on a 560 scale. Alright, I'm not gonna start the video over. Why should I? Here we go. So this is just flat. This is going CC, and I want to bring you along that process of the CC, which is just putting a little bit of a gentle curve in it. And also when you want to sculpt it, you kind of sculpt because the layers of the G10 have, I don't know, you'll see it when we get to it, but I like to bring the rear down just a little bit so it I don't know how to describe it. I'll just show it to you. So there we are, it's all shaped up. Let's get to the getting. I'm going to put my mask on. You're not going to be able to hear me when I talk. Here's the details. I'm going to do most of my shaping on a 80 grit belt. And if you can see here, it's a slacked belt. And also with the new shop vac, I have it clamped to my table here. So hopefully that'll cut down on a lot of the dust. But it's going to be really loud. So maybe even turn the video down. I don't know, because it's going to be obnoxiously loud, and I'm not going to be talking. So I'm just going to shape it up. If it goes much over 5 minutes, I'll either speed it up during the editing process or just cut chunks out. I don't know. We'll see. Usually they shape up pretty quick here, and I've already wasted 2 minutes of your time, but I want to give you the preliminary information before I go silent. So that's what it is, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Let's get this thing done. Let me put my mask on now. My tracking was off. The belt was sideways, so I put it back. All right, here we go. So there it is in 80 grit. You see it's actually starting to take form. You do have to be careful when you're on the belt sander because things happen very fast, especially at 80 grit ceramic belt, very fresh. I don't think it definitely hasn't been used on any steel. But it's a sharp belt, and you can burn G10 fairly easy, so you got to keep your belt sharp. So you can see it's getting thinner. You do have to watch out. This area right here will get super thin really fast, so I don't want to go much more on this. Also, the lines aren't perfectly even yet, but there's where you can see where I was talking about bringing the tail end down a little bit, so you can see these circles come through. If not, it just kind of looks like lines coming off, and it's not quite visually appealing. So on my modified grinder here, I'm gonna do a separate video on this. This is a grinder that you can, I think anybody can pretty much afford to buy it just to play around with. So saving up for a real grinder. Super jealous of Tough Thumb's grinder. That thing is ridiculously nice. Maybe one day. Maybe. Alright. There is no directional on this. Ooh. I've done carbon fiber on this 150. I don't think I want to contaminate this gray. Well, what the heck. Let's just go up to a 220. Things happen so fast on G10, you can afford to skip up grits pretty quickly. So 80 to 220, you would not want to do that with steel. But G10, things happen so fast. Just one thing you do have to worry about, G10, it does clog up your belts pretty quick too. So a real fine belt, 220, you'll see it. It's fine, but it'll clog it up pretty fast. Alright, it's going to get loud again. I'm going to finish shaping this up, and then I'll have to hand file and sand it and all that stuff. That's all kind of, I don't know. I might show you, but probably not worth it. It's just a bunch of filing and hand sanding. So let's shape this up the rest of the way, get it basically shaped, and then I'm not going to show you all the handwork involved, but we'll get it most of the way there right now. Let's get it going. I'm going to put my mask on, fire everything up. So now you can see these outside edges are still real rough and everything, but getting it down to the thickness that I need it. All the way around you can see the curvature of the scale. Smooth G10 is just a fantastic option. I know it looks kind of plain, but when it's actually on the knife and the overall package, I think it's really nice looking. I like to see these lines in it here. And this is dry here. You throw some mineral oil or anything on here and then wipe off as much as you can. It darkens it up a little bit. So, anyways, saving up for a sandblaster as well. I just need, the sandblasting cabinet is not expensive in and of itself. It's just affording the compressor that can actually keep up with the sandblasting cabinet. Anyways. That's it, guys. I'll show you the finished knife maybe in a day or two. I've got a bunch getting ready to show. So, alright. Hopefully you guys have a good day. More videos like this on the way. I don't really keep much a secret because, there's really no need. It's not rocket science. It's fun stuff. We're all into it. And I think everybody should try their hand at it just to see what's involved, And you may have a little bit of fun. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.